The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight as seen from above. Welcome, fans. And a quick look at some of the numbers for GA. It's all.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the 2 guard. Now here is Harris. Embiid inside, working on Cauley Stein. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Cauley Stein. Well, for those players who were discussed in trade talks, Greg, but weren't dealt at the deadline, it's got to be hard for them to ever, I guess, trust team management again, huh?
No doubt about it, but, you know, we have a saying. If you play at the highest levels, you have 2 families. Your first, which is your family at home, and your second. The only one you trust is your first family. The second family, it's a business relationship, and you know what? You could have a third family the following week if you get traded. And so some guys block out the noise and manage their emotions well. Others don't, and they tend to struggle.
So it's all on the family.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
The 3 for Doncic. He's off on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it, and it's good for 2.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Here's Porzingis. Tips it up, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Green, no luck. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Hardaway goes in. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Curry gets the bucket.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Here's Doncic, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The first free throw is good.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Hardaway for 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Curry dishes to Embiid. Simmons with it. Out defended by Cauley Stein. No good from Simmons.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Count it.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now here's Curry. He had 15 points last outing. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now here's Curry. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go.
And, you know, this is a shot that Seth can make. Give him some separation, and he's going to make it.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Joel Embiid. Back to Richardson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Hardaway. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Harris kicks to Simmons. Doncic against Curry. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Porzingis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, it's Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Doncic passes to Cauley-Stein. Richardson outside. It's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow. Right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. And it's Doncic missing. And they're moving it up. Got a piece of it. Hardaway with the steal. Lays it up off the glass. Hardaway has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Tell you, it's awesome to see Hardaway Jr. own possessions all by himself. I mean, this has to help with his confidence going forward.
Now, here's Maxey. He is still scoreless so far in this one. That one drops for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Ball's knocked loose. Embiid with the steal. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Here's Howard. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Such a great rebound. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. His work on the glass was outstanding.
For me, it comes with bluff.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, Richardson is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Doncic in at the point. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Doncic comes with the double team. Here's Thibault. No good on the triple. Mavericks trailed by 5. Now coming into the lead with immense potential. Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Passes it to Harris. The tray. Cauley Stein grabs the board. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Well, you said it. I mean, often it's the teams that are in the middle of the pack in their conference which more accurately show the conference's strength than a team at the top or the bottom. At least that's how I like to look at it.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Doncic. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Maxey passes to Harris. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Porzingis, a beautiful reverse layup. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
To the middle, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Richardson outside. Over in the corner, Porzingis. The pass to Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Korkmaz checked in for Danny Green. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM. Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Embiid, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. The 76ers leading by 3. Simmons looking it over. Doncic with the steal. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, I like what Porzingis shows there. Excellent. Staying with the shot even under pressure.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Harris drives in.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Harris finds Curry. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers call time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
To the inside. A shot by Curry, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And they double up Doncic. Richardson gets a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Inside, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
Outside Hardaway, lets it go with a 3. Unable to get that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Harris dishes to Simmons. Curry trying to break free. No good from Simmons. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside Curry. Embiid inside. Cauley-Stein defending.
What a soft touch from the big man. Embiid's jumper is ATM when he's in rhythm.
Doncic kicks to Cauley-Stein. Pass to Doncic. And here is Hardaway. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone. No, goodness. You really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Porzingis kicks to Richardson. Off target from three-point range. Outside, Simmons. With 4 seconds on the clock, that one off the back iron and out.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
It's a tie game in Dallas. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 20 points. Now that the unicorn is healthy, Shaq, we're getting a better idea about the full potential of his game.
Yeah, he went from no playmakers in New York to Doncic in Dallas. Listen, Porzingis has been set up to succeed now.
Is that a unicorn?
Yes.
I've never heard that. Well, he's much more competitive on the glass, too. That is his strength, and now those years off.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Simmons passes to Harris over Porzingis.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
2 on the clock and a wide open look for Simmons. They grab their own miss.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Back to Richardson. Hardaway finds Coley Stein. Dallas moving it around. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Simmons against Doncic. Here's Embiid. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibels checked in. The free throw drops for Embiid. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No.
And yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, Porzingis is a very impressive all-around scorer. And every year it seems as though he's taking on more of the offensive load.
Here's Howard. Porzingis with the block, and they're able to recover, and he makes that one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Doncic. That one goes in. Doncic has got 22 points.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that song.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
The Mavericks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Embiid, and Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Shots good by Green. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you know, we all think of Green as a shooter, and he is, but he's capable of more than that. He scores in other ways, too. Sneaky athleticism.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Green. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And Green is a world-class sniper, laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And here's Richardson outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They get the rebound. Milton off on the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Hardaway with the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Embiid inside the line. Off the left rim and out. The Mavericks trail. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Teardrop shot, and the rejection by Marjanovic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's going to be Embiid shooting. It's on Luka Doncic. The 76ers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Embiid kicks to Milton. Harris outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack, he really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Pass it to Harris. Here's Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. Embiid's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Marjanovic passes to Hardaway. The three for Doncic. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 35 in the game. And there's the pass to Harris. Now, here's Maxey. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Milton. Here's Embiid. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got 30 points.
Yeah, you know, he's one of the toughest matchups in the game without question. Embiid is excellent at staying aggressive when he's hot.
The 76ers trail. And here comes Harris leading the fast break.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, Porzingis is a guy who's used to having to fight his way through the defense, and good balance allowed him to do that there.
Here's Maxey. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We've got... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The 76ers trail by 3. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Doncic with the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Curry passes to Harris. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
And these are shots Simmons hits consistently. A highly efficient score from there.
Mavericks shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And that one's good. Doncic.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Simmons passes to Korkmaz. Back to Simmons. Here's Embiid, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Embiid's got 18 points now here in the second half.
You give Embiid these looks, and he won't turn them down, and he'll make a good percentage of it.
Richardson the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Richardson. Fires from deep, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Korkmaz. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Korkmaz has got his first points of the night. Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. All free throws good from Doncic. 76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Curry. Count it, good. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
To the paint, here's Harris. Oh, good on that one. Good D by Hardaway. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
You know, that's not an easy assignment, as Porzingis showed there. He's a lot to handle.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Down low, here's Harris. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Doncic against Simmons.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
Marjanovic passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Embiid finds Simmons. Doncic with the block.
You know, I like that Doncic, guys, doesn't back down on defense and tries to make it hard for his opponents.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Excellent court awareness from the big man there. Porzingis proven to be a reliable passer.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia, trailing by 5. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Curry with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 5th assist in this one. Mavericks shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Doncic. Good D by Embiid.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in. They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him. Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Doncic, no good on the free throw.
You know, early on, Doncic has proven to be a leader. I mean, this guy is somebody that can shoulder the offense and take and make big shots for his team. Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Up top, Doncic. Guarded by Simmons. And Hardaway gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Simmons, and then jammed down right as he goes over Marjanovic.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
And they double up Doncic. And stolen by Simmons. Jumps up, and Simmons slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Outside, Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Embiid with it. Now defended by Cauley Stein.
And, you know, once Embiid puts it on the deck, he's hard to stop, which is why the defense ends up fouling.
Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And Embiid drops them both.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Curry, good.
Shots like this prove Seth Curry is unafraid when it comes to taking big shots.
Mavericks shooting a superb 63% from the field. Doncic kicks to Richardson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
Order to and want to. That's what Richardson is showing you there with that big bucket when they need it.
Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The offensive rebound. Off with the layup. Dallas has gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. Good.
That's exactly why they turn to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 5. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Embiid, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. Who wants that shot? He wants to come through for his team.
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
To the paint, here's Curry. Count it, and the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Outstanding focus from Seth Curry. Nice job there of staying in control of the shot, even with the contact.
Free throw good, Curry. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness. But also, he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And so it's Dallas with it. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, with Porzingis, the potential is really exciting. I mean, with his size and skill set, I think he's got a chance to be a dominant force for a long time.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Right side Curry. Can they tie? Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love
being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?